Sit down.
We're going to hear this all the time.
So I'll put me up here after Jim Hurst, Christy Armock, and Alexis. All right. So thank you, everyone. Thank you to Father John. Thank you to the Foundation Board and to everybody here tonight supporting the Foundation. This is incredibly humbling to me because of how important St. John Vianney is to me, but also truly, there's as many people here that do just as much as me or more. A lot of us do a lot of things, so it's very humbling and I'm so appreciated. I've also been coming to Gala. We've been coming to Gala for the last 10 years. And pretty much everybody who gets up here every year are people that have been a big part of my life growing up here, or those that I admire as an adult at St. John Vianney. And I can't, I have to thank Alexis, who this plays right into her speech, but she's incredibly supportive. She puts up with a lot of spur-of-the-moment ideas. Hey, Steve Schwalk and I are going to do a festival. Is that okay? Thanks. In situations that involve me being out of school. Sometimes living 700 feet from the ramp is it's a blessing and a curse. But over the past few months, I've been reminded a few times to keep it short. And I will do my best, but I do want to spend the next couple of minutes really telling you and explaining to you the why behind my service to St. John Vianney, and also a challenge for everybody here to keep this place vibrant, to keep the school and the parish going. So I come from an active Catholic family on both sides. The Doyles, thank you to the Doyles who are here. On my mom's side, they lived directly behind Blessed Sacrament on the north end, and that parish was a part of their daily lives. My grandmother, Peggy Doyle, and I think Father John can attest to this from experience, I referred to Peggy Doyle as a priest groupie. She knew it all. Where's the priest? What parish was the priest at before? Did you see the priest at Meyer? Did you hear about the priest over at the other parish? But the priest was always important to my grandparents. Blessed Sacrament was so important to them. My dad's parents, Bill and Jean Weibel, they weren't charter members of St. John Vianney, but they were here very, very early. They moved to Grand Rapids from Milwaukee. They didn't know anybody here. They built a house in the village of ours, brand new neighborhood behind a brand new parish, which is the house Alexis and I raised the boys in today. Like I said, the parish was new at the time, but they spent a lot of years raising money, supporting programs. In the case of the grotto, they physically built the parish in many ways. That grotto was built, if you didn't know that, physically built by the original neighbors that lived around St. John Vianney. That was neighbors that did that. For me, growing up here was an awesome experience. My best friends in the world, the people and the families, including teachers, that mean the most to me, and a lot of you are here tonight, they're all tied to St. John Vianney. As an SJV kid in the 90s, our parents were all heavily involved in supporting what was going on in the school and in the parish. And as kids, we were all expected to do the same. I often say if I had $1 for every time I moved a chair with Denny Stolzenberg, Knights of Columbus to the St. John Vianney Festival, I'd be retired. That's not an exaggeration. Our parents also knew how to throw a party. And boy, did that tight-knit group of families have a great time. But you know what else they did? They had us in Mass every week. They raised us in the faith. And to me, that example of a balanced life is one that I remember. And as I get older and we raise kids of our own, I really respect that. That's a great memory, living a balanced life. Even better than growing up here, it's been raising a family here. So years ago, we were just engaged, Alexis and I. And Alexis was not Catholic when we got engaged. She had no plans on ever becoming Catholic. I'll never join the church, blah, 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 blah. Well, she's Catholic, though. She turned to me out of the blue and said to me, I want our kids to be raised at St. John Vianney. I want to have all that you had growing up. And I'll never forget that because, she hadn't been around that long. And she had met some families and friends, but she got it. She knew how special the community was, how special our parish was. Just as my own parents and their friends did years ago, we now raise our boys in a really special community among great friends. I want to give a shout out to my fellow men of the St. John's softball team. They are fantastic family men, and we love to have a great time. Come to a home game Sundays at 6. But they are also here for St. John Vianney in a heartbeat, no matter what is needed, no matter when it's needed. So the bottom line, I serve our parish for a couple of key reasons. I serve to honor the past. I am who I am in a lot of ways because of the foundation of faith and the example set for me many years ago. I also serve to support my kids in the St. John Vianney community of today. I do want my kids and their friends, whether my kids and their friends send their kids to a Catholic school down the line, and I hope they do, I want them to look back with a similar view as I do about growing up here. But I also serve to build the St. John Vianney of the future. There's a lot of people that gave a lot of time and energy to St. John's before me, and it's everybody here. It's all of our responsibility to set the next generation up. So, I'm going to leave you tonight with a challenge. These are the marching orders from Dan Weibel. These are things, if you don't take anything else away, I want you to take this away. Number one is we need to all continue to support the foundation. A healthy foundation means the comets of the future are going to have the same opportunities and the same experience as those who came before them. Every dollar counts. Whether it's $100 or $10,000, give to the foundation. And selfishly, speaking on behalf of the many Village of Ours neighbors who are here tonight, the connection between our neighborhood and this parish and this school is special. I can't explain it to you. We can tell you about it, but I can't explain it to you. We're very heavily invested. We're proud, and we're protective of the place we live. And this school is the heartbeat of our neighborhood. Number two, be involved, take an active role in St. John Vianney. Whether it's a parish activity, whether it's something going on in school, show up, help out, be part of what's going on. You know, you're not only helping others, but you're going to make great friends in the process. I thought I knew a lot of people growing up here. I have met a ton of great people as an adult, as a parent here. Be the example for your kids, for our kids. Lastly, most importantly to me, encourage others to be part of St. John Vianney. It's no secret, we have headwinds against us at times. No, we do not have a fancy new church. We are not a fast-growing parish. The neighborhoods that are being built are developing further south, further away from St. John Vianney. Hard to compete with beautiful, brand new public schools, Byron Center, Granville, Caledonia. But you know what none of those communities or schools have? It's our community or an excellent Catholic school. This is the one area St. John Vianney can and will continue to stand out for generations to come if we support it. And the school is in many ways the parish's legacy. Healthy school and healthy parish go together. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell those who are looking for a school or a church home to call St. John Vianney home. Be proud to say you are from St. John Vianney. So I didn't bring my beer up here, but I do want to propose a toast to the room. So raise your glass. To all who came before us here, to everybody that's currently here, and those yet to join us. I have one thing to say to you, my friends. Go Comets. Thank you.